Hello everyone and welcome back to Rodinho. Today we have a video that, listen, I know that the Euros have started and some of this might not already have happened, but I've been working on this since before the Euros started. And, so Football Fantasy Virtual, this isn't sponsored or anything, so I found them on TikTok and they simulate tournaments and stuff like this. Right now you can only do one per, simulation. But they're working on one where you can do multiple. So, you can have your own world pretty much with Ballon d'Or winners, Champions League winners, World Cup winners, Euros winners, all that jazz. So, make sure to look at them. We simulated 3 Euros. If you want a part 2, we can simulate 3 more and make that 6. So, here in front of you already, you can see, you can already see who made the semis if you really want to. But we have Euro 2021, Group A. You know what? That can actually happen. So can Group B. Actually, no, it can't, because it would mean that Finland has to be Belgium. But it would also mean that Belgium has to be Finland, so it's not mathematically possible. But Group A is pretty accurate. I think that could definitely happen. Group B, I'm not sure. I think Russia is going to go through over Finland, but I agree with Belgium. Denmark, when you lose your first game, and then your second game's Belgium, that's just really tough. And without their star player, of course, pray for Ericsson, but no Ericsson. It's really difficult. Okay, Group C. It's not possible, but I can see how it could have happened, but it just didn't happen. North Macedonia, we're not picking up points against Austria or Ukraine. So yeah, Group D. This is a possibility because I think it is. No, I don't know. It's not because Czech Republic right now have more than 1 point. In fact, they have 4 as I'm recording this. But the order. It's realistic in the sense that England have 7 points, because if they beat Czech Republic on match day 3, then they will have 7 points. Croatia could have 6. Actually, no, they can't because they drew a game now. So, England, they did right. Czech Republic is not right, though. Group E, Spain did draw a game, so this is possible, I believe. But I don't think Slovakia drew a game. I think they won and then they lost today to Sweden. So, yeah. And then Group F, France already beat Germany, so the 3 teams can draw. But, I think they did a pretty good job there. So, let's take a look at the round of 16. And the first game right here, Belgium versus Poland. Oh, by the way, if you look down here, we have the 2 Euros. Randomly generated players do come up because these ones are retiring. Ronaldo's not going to be there for Portugal at the last Euros. At least I think he won't. Because I don't think he'll be playing for the national team at age 39. But it'll be interesting. Belgium, Poland, okay. Lukaku, Mertens, I can see that happening. Italy, Austria. Same there. Definitely could see that happening. 2-1 only. It looks like a comfortable 2-0 win, and then Bale scores, so, I guess. You see, I actually predicted this. So, it could definitely happen. Croatia don't look the best. They just drew the Czech Republic. So, yeah, there you go. Spain, Ukraine. I could see this happening. Spain looks so uninspiring. The only thing I would change about it is the scoreline, because I think that's too high. Spain isn't scoring 2 goals, I don't think. They look so uninspiring. That star means penalties. England winning another shootout. That's a bit interesting. Alright. Netherlands, Portugal. Close game. Think they played in my predictions. Or did England knock Portugal out? Can't remember. I think I put England through over Portugal. Or maybe I put I have no idea. They're so close. So you could see that happening. 2 early goals from Ronaldo. Okay. Switzerland, Finland. Wow, Finland! Could they go on an Iceland-like run? And, judging by this, because you play the person on top of you, they're playing Portugal, so that's not the best. Belgium, Italy is interesting. I think Italy will win that game. Italy looks so solid. France, Sweden. Could see that happening again. Ukraine, England. Yup. Portugal, Finland. Yup. Alright, Italy, France. Close game, which is, I'm pretty sure that they played in the semifinals of mine. So, I mean, that side of the bracket has worked perfectly between me and the simulation. Wow. Kane. So it's France versus England. I'm going to say France. 1. 2-1. Dembele with the winner. Probably came off the bench. I mean, that's a pretty accurate tournament tree. I think all of this, well, I mean, not all of it can happen, but the parts that can still happen, like physically, actually, are pretty realistic. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, predicted very similar to mine, actually, and very similar to most people's. So, yeah, just straightforward, and I think there's definitely a chance of something pretty similar to this happening. I just realized 91. Okay, so when someone scores in stoppage time, they don't put +1. That's here, Grealish. It says 91, but it didn't say extra time, and I'm pretty sure it says extra time. So let's move on to the second Euros. Hopefully it loads up just with Group A, because I don't want to scroll and see the winner. Alright, perfect. Germany hosted it. In real life, that is confirmed. Let's take a look at who qualified. Group A, normal teams. Group B, Norway, okay, but normal. Group C, Albania, okay. Altino's loving it, but he's not loving where they finished. Group D, Bosnia, and they made it, let's go. But they came third, so they're probably going to get someone ridiculously hard. Group E, it's a very tough group. I guess there's always a group of death now with 24 teams, but every qualifier was a realistic team that can qualify. So, okay, Germany, the host, eliminates Spain. I don't think Spain have a bright future, and I think Germany does, so I'm okay with that. Norway, Holland, and Odegaard, Elyounoussi, they have a decent team and a decent future, and I mean it's a close game with Ukraine, so I could see that happening. England, Czech Republic. I mean, this exact thing with the not with the exact scores, because Southgate's choices are interesting, like of who to start. Maybe not the exact scores, but that score line could happen on match day 3 of this Euros. So yeah, rematch of the 2018 World Cup final, and it's gone to France. Realistic, I agree. Doku, he's the future of Belgium, because the golden generation's probably faded away now. So I guess in UEFA Euro 2028, they must like not make the quarterfinals unless they have a super easy draw, because they made the quarterfinals in the last one, I believe. Quarterfinals, and they lost to Italy. Was it the same opponent? It was. Hold on, why does? Never mind, something looked different. Italy, Bosnia, yeah. Demirovic though, good young talent for Bosnia. He's doing pretty good in Bundesliga. Portugal, Denmark, straightforward. Yep. Why is Switzerland always the culprit of an upset in round 16? It's always the last game of the round of 16, and it's 2-1 both times as well. Emery Moore, so they're thinking that he's gonna like revive his career a bit like Renato Sanchez. Okay. Wow. A huge upset has happened. England beat France on penalties. This has to be England's year. Foden and Mbappe. Some of the look at the 3 scorers in the first 2 quarterfinal games. All of them are, I mean, Foden probably is a generational talent. All of them are generational talents, I would say. So yeah, Belgium, Italy, K's, and then wow, last minute, and then Portugal hammering Turkey. Didn't they get a favorable draw? Because Finland. Portugal is just always with the upset teams, and then they just get the easiest path to the semis. Wow, Odegaard, they were winning. And then Mount and Foden, a combination of England's 2 youngsters. That's interesting. England in the final. Again, right? Because they made the last final. Yep, they did, and they lost to France. Okay. England versus Italy. Okay. Surely it's England. I think it'll be England. Wow, in extra time as well. And look how late the 2 goals were. Dude, that's heartbreaking. Maybe it's just not destined for England to win one. Dang, that's horrible. But, I mean, it's a tournament that I could see happening, so nothing major yet. I mean, Norway's run was pretty inspirational to the semis, and Finland's to the quarters was pretty good in the last one. So, yeah, there is always that one team. France, Belgium, Turkey, Russia, realistic. All the qualified teams, Albania are there again. So are Bosnia. Ireland? I don't know about them. They're on a bit of a bad path right now. Didn't they lose to, like, Luxembourg? Greece? Okay. And then those are, like, the only new ones. Alright, first one. Wait, it's in Turkey. Why is it in Turkey? Oh, well, I mean, they didn't top their group, so that's why. France knocking out Netherlands on pens. Germany beating Norway. Unfortunately, Norway won't be able to replicate that. Portugal scraping by Diaz Lucas. Oh, and Hassan. I haven't heard of Johannes. I think these are all new players. Wow, so the former champions nearly went out to Ukraine. Wait, they did! Oh my god, they did! I thought that they won, but they lost. Bellingham and Sancho, okay. I feel like Sweden might be that team this time. And I just looked down, and they... okay, Kulusevski and Isak. I guess they're gonna be a good duo. Bosnia has been really unlucky with these draws. Oh, Knowledge scored for us. I know him. Matti Knowledge. Played against Denmark. Albania played a hell of a game against Belgium. Oh, they were 4-0 down, and then they scored 2. I guess good resilience to score those 2. Okay, France is out. Another early exit for France. I'm sure that they are looking to go to the finals and win it every time. Hassan again. Jota, yeah, he's probably still around in these days. Knocking off Ukraine, who beat the former champion. Okay, so in the semis, by the way, rip, okay, well, we know Germany's in the final. Rip England. So it's Spain or Sweden that's going up against Germany in the final. I'm going to say Spain. It's Spain. Moriba, I know him as well. Germany, Spain. I'm going to say it's given to Germany. It is Germany. Palikovic and Hassan. Haven't heard of them. I assume they're regions. So yeah, this is a great tournament. This one might be my favorite one of all. Probably because of the regions, and I just love the idea of regions. And the made-up players. I love it in FIFA and with the Youth Academy, and I love it in FM. So yeah, that's all. If you want a part 2 where we simulate more Euros, or maybe we do the Champions League or World Cups or whatever the hell you want. Whenever they sort out the one where you can simulate a bunch of things in one dimension, we can do that as well. Just give me some positive feedback if you want me to do more videos like this. Anyways, that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.